In episode 6 of the House of Dragons, new faces, same characters, right? Different people, same characters, same attitude. We are expecting them to portray what we knew. It's not as if we didn't know that we were going to have new faces, but then, yeah. So welcome to the review of episode 6 of the House of Dragons. My name is Bevlin. If you are just chanced on this video, I review movies here, talk about friendship, I go personal sometimes, and sometimes relationship. So we ought to be part of the family by subscribing and hitting the like button, because trust me, as I always say, you are going to like this video. So with episode 6 of the House of Dragons, we saw a new Rhaenyra, we saw a new queen who is Lady Alicent. Now this is where I think Game of Thrones beats the House of Dragon. In Game of Thrones, we saw Arya Stark, Sansa Stark. We saw them grow on set. We saw them grow through the movie. We saw them grow for the movie, around the movie, by the movie, and all that. But in the House of Dragons, we see young Rhaenyra, young Lady Alicent, and then in episode 6, boom, 10 years later, we see a new queen and a new face, Rhaenyra. Now, I felt that as I was watching the episode, I felt detached from these two characters because I felt that I hadn't seen them before, so I have to build a new affection for them. The same characters, all right, but they are new faces. They are new on set, so I felt like, okay, so who are these new characters? New faces have been sprung on us, so let's just take our time and see if they'll be able to portray the Rhaenyra and the Alicent that we knew from episode 1 to 5. You get me? So, I mean, it was like a new face, but okay, let's see if they're able to communicate and feel their younger self. Okay, so yeah, we saw that. Now, the episode 6 started with Rhaenyra birthing her third son. Her third son, who was not a Valyrian. I was shocked. She had 3 sons, and none of them came from her husband. You and I know that. As they call their children bastards if they are not from, the biological father that they are supposed to come from. So I was like, 3 children who are not, who do not have Valyrian blood, like 3 children. Well, Rhaenyra might just as well, I mean, divorce their husband and, marry this man that she's having the children with. I thought the agreement was that she and then Selena were going to have a child, and then later on, they'll do their own thing. But clearly, Rhaenyra is having a family with another man who is not her husband. And she has turned a blind eye to the fact that in the future, that could be a problem. Even if the child is a Targaryen, I mean, the child is not a Valyrian. The reason why the match was made for the throne, I mean, I don't think they're going to sit down for a bastard to inherit the Iron Throne. Now we've seen that Lady Alicent is now like she's angry. She couldn't believe that Rhaenyra kept giving birth to children who do not belong to her husband. And she's just acting as if it's okay and it's all right. She's just going around just giving birth, and people have seen it. Her father, who I'm quite shocked and, has also turned a blind eye to Rhaenyra's action. I mean, that's his daughter. And somewhere in the episode, you saw that he still kept Rhaenyra's mother's ring. Aemma, I think, yes. He loved the woman. A decision he took has killed the woman. And so, I mean, he's trying to, protect his daughter whilst he's alive and all that. But then, what? 3 children who are not, I mean, they don't even have their hair. And it's so obvious that, God, these are not Valyrian kids. And it's sad, it's bad, but I don't know why Rhaenyra is doing that. So, as I said, it began with her birthing her 3rd child. The queen wanted to see her 3rd child. I mean, after she took the child to the queen, I didn't get the fuss about the fact that when the queen wanted to see the child, she said she was going to take the child to the queen herself. Because from what we saw, the queen just wanted to see if this has Valyrian blood or not. And it didn't. She just gave the child back and then they went. So I didn't get the fuss about Rhaenyra in her pain trying to take the child to the woman herself. Another thing too is that even with the characters, Rhaenyra had changed, Lady Alicent had changed, even the King Viserys had also changed. Before I go on, I think I was so relieved when I saw King Viserys, because that means, okay, the fight is not going to come now. Let's see how things play out, and then we would see what happens when the king dies. But then Sir Kristen remained as he was when Rhaenyra was very young. Now Rhaenyra is big and a mother, and Sir Kristen looks the same. Forever young. Okay, so the hand of the king came to the king to resign, but the king said, no, I don't want you to resign. You've been very, very honest and blah, blah, blah. Now, Lady Alicent went to vent to Lyrax, the king's, one of the Hans' son. And I was really shocked at the outcome of that conversation. The guy hired people to kill his father and his brother for a favor in the future. I mean, the guy has started commanding the queen on what to do. Gradually, he is ruling, he is going to rule through the queen. Now he has cleared the road for the queen to write to his father, to her father, sorry, so that the father would come back, be the hand. I mean, if you look at it, if this hand is dead and gone, then it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring back the hand whom I've already seen what he was doing, so I could, work with him, but then he'll be more vigilant. So he has asked the queen to write to her father so that the father will come back and then be the hand. And then in the future, the queen would reward him. I mean, what will make you kill your father and your brother for a favor in the future? A future you die, you don't know whether you'll be alive or not. I couldn't understand it. And it was so easy for him to kill his father and brother, all for a favor that you don't know whether you're going to get or not. Or he knew he would get it. I mean, I was shocked. Honestly, I didn't expect that outcome at all. I even thought they were going to accost them on the road. They're going to have a fight them on the road, but they knew that the guy is a warrior, and so it wouldn't be easy for them to. So they decided to burn him and his father alive. Wow, a son and a brother. Wow. I was shocked to the bone. I was really, really, really shocked. So then again, I think Rhaenyra didn't even know that had happened. She decided to leave her father's castle to another place because she thought that, okay, now it wasn't safe for her. People are talking behind her. I mean, if you have 3 children who are not for your husband, I mean, what do you expect? People are going to talk. And now she said, okay, now she had to leave and all that. So she left. Now, on the other hand, Daemon also has married Lady Lena. Yeah, I forgot her name. He's married her and they had children, and she was even pregnant. We saw that he was also presented with a situation similar to his brothers, where he had to choose between an unborn child and the mother. But on Daemon's side, the lady heard the conversation and she went to her dragon to burn her alive. I mean, I like the fact that the dragon was like, wait, you want me to burn you? You are the one who writes me, you are like my boss. You want me to kill you? I mean, that kind of hesitation from the dragon was very, very beautiful to watch. But then at the end of the day, the lady asked it to do it, and so it did. Now, it opens the way. Daemon wanted to marry Rhaenyra, but Rhaenyra is still married. And now that the wife is dead, Rhaenyra's husband is dead. The father of her children are dead, but her husband is alive. I don't know how they are going to come back to a place where they marry, because rumor has it that is it. But then, well, we don't know. So I mean, the episode 6 was like a lot of things happening in the episode. Death here, death there, different faces, same characters. I mean, I don't know what you make of the characters. Do you think that they are portraying or they have filled the shoes of their younger self very, very, very well? What do you make of the part where Lyrax killed his father and his brother for a favor he might not even know what he would get or not? What do you make of the entire episode? What do you make of the new faces? My name is Bevlin. Do also like the video, subscribe, and be part of the family. Leave your comments in the comment section, and yeah, I'll see you again when the next episode drops. Bye.